You know, it's kind of funny to think that if Jeremy just hadn't said anything, this could have just kept going with him making his own content, Kino making their own content, everybody making money, and everything being fine. But Jeremy made the critical error that he typically does. He messed with the bull.
Don't mess with the bull, young man. You'll get the horns.
What's up, it's the Bird Dragon. Today we are discussing the ongoing and currently blowing up civil war between Kino, Casino, and TheQuartering because Jeremy has allegedly flagged a promo video that Kino Casino put up talking about his bull situation. This strike came out because they were making fun of the fact that Jeremy has somebody who's fucking his wife for him while he gets cucked out, and we know that he likes cuck porn because it showed up on his Twitter account. Yes, we are talking about one of the most disgusting creatures on the internet who is just openly a bag of filth. The strike is interesting because it's about cyberbullying and harassment, and Jeremy has claimed that this is not the case. So PPP put up a tweet exposing the flag that happened. So it says, "Quartering in a desperate attempt to protect his criminal bull has flagged down our promo video exposing his crimes. Full-on Jarbo cuck flag it shit from Jer. Our channel is under attack." To which Quartering responded, "Sorry boys, you've caused me a lot of grief, but no, it wasn't me. Here's a screen recording for you so there can be no question." And to be fair, he did put up a screen recording showing that on his Quartering channel there was no flagging that happened. He also provided a screenshot showing that there were no active reports ongoing for his YouTube channel. The problem that everybody has with this, and thankfully a lot of people pointed out right away, is that Jeremy has 19 different emails. He has so many different channels that this could have happened on. He didn't have to do it on his Quartering channel. And not only that, but he has buddies in his YouTube sphere that are willing to report stuff on his behalf. Now, I personally think he probably did it directly by using one of his other accounts allegedly. We don't have any proof because he didn't upload any other screenshots or recorded videos of his other channels or his other emails that are attached to YouTube. So we may never know which channel he used, but I don't buy the fact that he only recorded the Quartering channel and scrolling through to prove it. That doesn't really mean anything to me because we all know he's got so many alternate accounts that he could be using. On top of that, like, Jeremy goes full villain mode. He crashes out completely and has like a nuclear level meltdown because this has gotten so far under his skin. I think he just finally reached a point where he couldn't just pretend and make snide comments about it on his live stream anymore. So he points out that Warski blocked him. I'm curious to see what Warski has to say about that, but at the same time, Jeremy doesn't get to bitch about getting blocked because as this whole situation was going on and he was getting ratioed on Twitter, he started blocking everybody that was saying shit that he didn't like. So not only is he allegedly flagging people's content because our free speech absolutist conservative Christian friend here decided that not everybody gets to have free speech, he is now also blocking other people who say things he doesn't like. He's gone full snowflake. It's kind of funny. It's that whole, you either die here or live long enough to see yourself become the villain. The difference is Quartering's been a grifter since day one, so he's always been the villain. Now, Quartering screenshots Andy Warski's block and says, "After I proved I didn't flag down their video, they blocked me so they could continue living in their hug box. Not very based in truth-seeking, eh? When people ask why I don't respond to them further, please refer to this proof. They are cowards and liars. Felted. How can some of you folks keep defending these people who are clearly lying to you? Seriously, if you're here defending after I blew out their lies, it's cool, but it just means you're a blind hater. That's okay. Your views are helping." He says that every single time. When he drops the laughing text, you know he's tilted, and when you see him saying your views are helping or this is gonna sell a lot of coffee, he's coping so fucking hard. It's so embarrassing. Like, he has not changed his behavior in the over 10 years he has been on YouTube. For a guy who has a marketing master's degree, he really does not know how to work with his channel. Now, the crash out continues. He says, "PPP, a random Canadian only considered stop spreading oh my gosh, he's so mad he can't talk correctly. PPP, a random Canadian only considered stop spreading slanderous lies about my wife, my friends, and my family if I gave him 7 years worth of tax forms. Again, a random fucking nobody demanded my tax forms in order to even consider stopping harassing my family and friends. Fuck him." What he's talking about here is Josh going through this litigation with PPP, where if Quartering provided proof of his financials, because Quartering is constantly saying 1 second he's broke, 1 second he's a millionaire, Kino Casino issued him a challenge. If he provides the tax documents, if he goes on air with Caleb Hammer and does a financial audit, they will stop talking about Quartering forever.
So Quartering is demanding to come on. Now, we've been saying for a long time that he needs to go on Caleb Hammer and do a financial audit, and then we'll have him on. Well, Quartering started saying that he wants Josh Moon to be the moderator of the debate and that he wants Josh Moon to be the keeper of the financial records. So we've got in contact with Josh Moon. Quartering is saying, as he says here, Terrence asked him for the last 7 years of tax data alongside bank transaction records. Let the audit commence. Quartering says, sure, anytime they are ready. So Josh Moon is in DMs with Quartering right now. Quartering is promising that he is going to send over the last 7 years of all of his financial transactions, all of his tax records for all of his businesses. If and when that happens, it will be a debate/financial audit with ourselves, Josh Moon. We've invited Caleb Hammer to join. Hopefully Caleb Hammer will agree.
He'll be there.
Otherwise, we will need another financial auditor
I'll
slash
text
accountant
Caleb. He'll be there.
to go over his books. Now, somebody says, what happens if he sobers up? Hopefully he sends the financial documents to Josh Moon before he sobers up. Then everything's going to be a go. We're going to set the date and it's all going to happen. And if he backs out now, he is a total bitch-made cuckold fucking pussy.
Quartering is quote tweeting Josh here, where Josh is pointing out that you rejected everything PPP asked for. He's not willing to talk without the financial audit, which you reversed on since last night for some reason. The only reason I'm even responding to this is that you said last night you would do it. And then Quartering does my third favorite cope. I really wish him the best and hope he finds his way back to Christ. Quartering has been LARPing as a Christian since Charlie Kirk got mogged, and it's kind of crazy because he has continued in his ways. He went to church once and he's claiming that he's live streaming Christianity. He's just trying another grift and it's not working, obviously. But it's really funny to hear that from him because I can't tell you how many times on Kino Casino that PPP has said something about Christianity. Like, he's probably more of a Christian than Jeremy could ever be. He's been doing this for years, and the proof of this is that when he had a crash out 6 years ago in 2019 between Nick Diorio, Tommy C, and TheQuartering being poked fun at, he did the exact same thing.
I wish you all the best and a hugely successful career. Bye. Tommy C then quote tweets this and says, I don't normally do this. I wish you all the best. I don't normally do this. I wish you all the best. I don't normally do this. I wish you all the best. I don't normally do this. I wish you all the best. I don't normally do this. I wish you all the best.
Now, this crash out carries on throughout multiple days. I'm only going to give you the highlights because, by the way, a lot of this has been deleted as well. But PPP says on April 5th, a final point for Jared tonight as he cries about being bullied and harassed on the internet, i.e. people mocking him, shitting his pants, and being a cuck. You can't post Jack Murphy's sex tape constantly and make over 100 videos on Brie Larson and then cry when people make fun of you, which is exactly what's been happening. He's not mad about the bull. He's not mad about them talking about his wife. He's mad that he's getting made fun of. And so Quartering Cope responds with this, claiming, I think making fun of me is totally in bounds. You guys have spread disgusting vile lies about my wife. You literally retweeted a Photoshop picture of her, someone who is not on the internet. I strongly dislike you, but would never dream of bringing your family into anything. I don't think it's crazy to expect two other grown men to understand that my wife, who is not an online person, to be left out of things. The more they push it, the more I want to become the villain they already accuse me of. Holy LARP, Jeremy. If I actually wanted to get them banned, easy. I don't want that. I want their ridicule. It's funny and they are good at what they do. I don't think it's crazy to ask them to leave my wife out of it. Their YouTube channel is literally a walking TOS violation ran by a ban evader. So first things first, he claims that his wife is not a public person. She is not somebody who is online and should be left out of things. I don't disagree. The thing is, Jeremy brings his wife up constantly. He talks about her every other stream. He talks about her with his live stream co-hosts. He mentions her in videos. He mentions her on Twitter. He pulls her into this. He literally had her on a live stream with him shaving his beard off. And the weird thing is that for somebody who claims she's not online, he can't stop talking about her. They wouldn't talk about her if he didn't. But Jeremy is incapable of shutting his mouth. The reason why we don't bring up PPP's family or Warski's family is because they don't talk about them. Nobody else in the situation posts public information or photos of people in their lives except for Quartering. If he doesn't want them to get talked about, he should probably shut up. And on top of that, he claims that they're not online people, but this bull that he's friends with, this person that is being theorized is the guy who's fucking Jeremy's wife, is on Reddit, is a moderator in his Discord. He's an online person. I think that the issue really isn't that these people exist, and it's not really that they're being made fun of. It's that Jeremy is being made fun of because these people exist and it's been exposed and he can't handle it, which is what makes it so fucking funny. So Jeremy keeps going through this massive crash out on Twitter, and he has another villain moment where he threatens, if these clowns keep going after my friends and family just because they don't like me, totally fine. I will, in fact, take everything they have and never apologize for it. Psycho weirdos are messaging my wife, calling her phone. People are harassing my friends. Roast me, fine. There used to be a line. I don't give a fuck what you say about me, but these psychos are harassing my family, my wife, and my friends. They have no rules, and starting today, neither do I. I never wanted to do any of this. I begged these guys to just chill. As he gets more angry and more drunk, the grammar stops making sense in this statement. I never wanted to do any of this. I begged these guys to just chill and only make fun of me. They refused. And so, now I have no choice. Guy is so cringe. And then he goes on to actually write out his plans for how he's going to destroy them. He says, first will be your YouTube, which is in violation of ban evasion, easy takedown, and next will be your kick. I literally begged you two to be reasonable. I tried everything. You chose this. All I wanted was to let you guys dunk on me. All their fans justifying making my wife live in terror. I hope you all support them financially because it's your fault they are about to lose $100K a year. So Jeremy, as you can see, is handling this in a very healthy way. All this behavior is incredibly embarrassing. One of his followers says in response to Jeremy's threats here, I will take it upon myself to mass report Casino Clip's YouTube channel into oblivion with my 8 YouTube channels. He even has followers who have mass amounts of YouTube channels. And then Jeremy doesn't tell him not to do it. He says, I don't want this. I just want them to leave my family and friends alone. They can make a million Jeremy is a loser videos. I don't care. Just leave the normies out of it is all I ask. The issue I'm having is he's claiming that people have doxed his wife. They've got her phone. They're messaging her. They're harassing his friends. And he's not provided any proof. Nobody has gotten a single piece of evidence that he is being cyberbullied, that he is being harassed, that people are going after him. None of this has happened, but he won't stop claiming that this is going on. Stop fucking lying. Provide proof. Show the receipts. He used to have merchandise that says show the receipts on it. And now he's become one of these people that he used to make fun of, where they would pretend they're getting threats. Quartering's crash out meltdown is insane. He tries at one point and retweets his own post because nobody fucking cared about it. He goes to Eddie from Kick, claiming that they pull 10,000 daily live viewers on Rumble and haven't missed a stream in 4 years. Wants to talk to him about some stuff, and I'm not looking for a deal, just questions about the platform. Eddie, he's a friend of the show. Eddie likes Kino Casino. I don't know what this snaky, wormy behavior is where he's trying to pull in Steak Eddie. Like, my boy is trying to call the manager, and the manager is a fan of the employee's content. Of course, he doesn't get a response to this at all from Eddie. But then Josh leaks the DMs, talking about what's going on with the whole Kino Casino, release the documents, and we'll stop talking about you, this whole thing that was litigated. Josh leaked the DMs showing that he's deciding not to engage with this. Josh says, yeah, I know nobody likes a Randall, though I still don't think they cross any red lines in modern era Kick or even you two. I'm just curious why this now, because they've been saying a lot about your relationship/behavior with Melanie Mack and Hannah Claire for months. What happened in the last week to cause a crisis, which is a good point. And he says in response, yeah, it's never been an issue until people started spamming my wife. I literally don't care that they make fun of me. Like, her family has seen this shit. Proof or it didn't happen. Unofficial truths, they delete the videos attacking our marriage. I never mention them again. The more they do it, the more I want to flex my connections to bury them. Holy Karen, Jeremy. He's really pulling a, do you know who I am? Yeah, you're a washed up YouTuber who can't break 100,000 views on 4 out of the 5 videos you drop. I should not be able to get the same numbers as somebody with 20,000, 100,000, or 1 million subscribers, and yet somehow I've achieved it. I mean, I'm world famous, and I'm gonna hit 1 billion subscribers in the next couple of weeks, but that doesn't change the fact that he is so drunk and delusional. He has got to get a fucking grip. Now, he continues and says, this is a one-time offer. They can meme on anyone else they want. I don't care if they meme on my friend, who apparently has a questionable past, but this is an exploding offer. If they want to go to war, I will win. I assume all these messages will be public, but I like Andy. Just get rid of the videos claiming I let some fuck my wife, and they continue to make 10K a month on YouTube, and I move on. But they continue to spread disgusting lies about my family, and I have no choice but to react. It's time for them to make a business decision. This is a win-win. I can burn it all down, LOL. I have 5 years guaranteed salary at Rumble. If they bulk, that's not on you, and I still support KWF. Broker the ceasefire and everyone wins. So here's the thing. This is another reason why the financial audit is being requested, because he's saying he still has a deal at Rumble on one hand. And then on the other hand, he keeps saying in his streams and his videos that the Rumble contract is ending, and he's gonna have to keep using other stream sites because Rumble deal ending, blah, blah, blah. They removed him from the front page, all this shit. We don't know what's true. He's just saying shit constantly. Now, Josh responds to this deal by saying, I don't know why they would accept that though. If someone made the same offer to you, would you take it? And honestly, he would, because he's a pussy. He shouldn't, because whatever happened to freedom of speech, bitch? He's saying all this shit, talking a big game, when all he needs to do is lock in and send a cease and desist. If he really wants to be a Karen about it, send the cease and desist, and he won't, because he won't win and he knows it. He's talking big because that used to work when he actually had pull. These guys aren't scared of you. No one is scared of you. No one ever should have been, because you've always just been a fat brifter ass bitch, and now everybody can see it. Now, Quartering responds with, hey, that's cool. It's not your job to broker it. Any who has been as banned as much as both of them have would, if they're smart. But none of this reflects on you. It's all good. I wish you the best. So as you can see, Jeremy's handling this really, really well. Since all of this happened, it is now April 7th. Jeremy threatened to go scorched earth, and it didn't happen. When somebody asked him, you said you're gonna go scorched earth on your live stream today. Why didn't you? He got blocked by Quartering. Quartering has put out multiple videos since this happened, including one that proves he's doing really well by saying Trump goes ballistic because his IQ is microwaved. He has lost over 500 followers on Twitter since this meltdown happened. All that being said, we await Kino Casino's response. I can't wait to see how they break this all down, and if Jeremy decides to respond with some sort of flag or lawsuit or who knows what, you know I'm gonna cover it. But yeah, that's all I have to say about that. Jeremy, get off Twitter, get off YouTube, get a real job. Leave your wife out of your content. For fuck's sake. This is all completely self-inflicted. And just shut the fuck up. It's not hard to do. You just choose not to talk. Anyway, that's all I had to say about that. We've got a lot of content to talk about this week, and I endeavor to get through all of it. So I hope you guys will stick around, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.